first.
Thank you, Congressman Rocky.
Oh, boy. You gotta fight evil where evil exists.
I think it's incumbent upon him as a liberal to make his private comments public, so that the face of liberalism is brought forth to the general public. And he would be a good spokesperson to start with. So how are we going to bring that public comment that you shared with us, or that private comment that you shared with us, to the public?
Well, I don't listen to Juan every time he's on television, but, I wouldn't be surprised if Juan would have said at some point that, people like entitlements, and that the Democrats believe that over time that people will like the entitlements timeline is, trying to repeal Medicare, trying to repeal Medicaid, trying to repeal all those entitlements. That would not be an easy thing to do. People over time tend to like them. So, what he's saying is true. The question is, can we afford, and is it a good thing for America? Is it a good thing to have a society to give up our freedom and hope that the government is going to provide for us in some government? And the answer is, it has failed everywhere. It has failed everywhere. There is no world in which socialism has ever worked. Right. And it won't work. Why? Because it's antithetical to who we are as human beings, and who we are as creatures of God. That's not how we think. It's not how we act. We don't act every day for the benefit of 1 million people or more as a society. We don't. We act in our own ways, which is in the best interest, using the virtues that we have been taught by our faith in most cases, and we apply those to our lives. And as an aggregate, it turns into a good society. We believe in that approach. But this idea that somehow that there are people who actually act as socialists as opposed to capitalists, people don't. People don't act as socialists. Now, they may be socialists, but they don't live their lives as socialists. They live their lives as individual capitalists and trying to provide for themselves and their families. And so that's why socialism doesn't work, because there are no socialists. Okay?
The last two questions, I apologize, and then we'll take some as we pass out.
We're not going to pass
Not
out.
about pass
Monday morning, 3:30 in the morning, my son went into a vacant house, and he saw his best friend laying on the ground with 3 bullet holes. His 4 rookie guys that they were training were all wounded. The perp, if you will, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can, runs out of the house. He's wounded. He's shouting police brutality, and he's laying on the ground, face down, spread eagle. He's got a record as long as your arm is an adult. There are files enough to cover his crimes when he was a juvenile, and he was one of the first people that our governor, Granholm, released from prison back to his neighborhood with no family, nothing to do. For the better part of 3 hours, he was shooting up the house, the vacant house that he broke into, and nobody knew where he was. Then he started shooting at cars driving by, and then he started shooting at people on bicycles and people coming out to see what's all the commotion. And then he ambushes these officers. Not a peep out of senator level. Okay? Now the whole neighborhood around them are yelling police brutality, police brutality. And then on the news, on Fox News, Channel 2, Channel 7 was the worst offender. They were saying they gave a fellow there that this was all the police's fault for being so mean to this guy. This man has never been taken into custody without harming a person. And the first thing our Governor Granholm did was to release him. If she is nominated for the Supreme Court, what are we going to do to make sure that she doesn't get promoted?
I would suggest this case might be a very good example that the committee would love to know about. I think the chances of her being nominated are pretty slim.
I have a lot of sympathy for Greece. I have a lot of sympathy for the whole world. But I'll tell you what, there are more people getting killed and wounded. Just 7 miles, if you go south here, 7 miles.
Ron, thank you very much, and thanks for his service.